Massive shouts to Hazblade there and that awesome run of Wuchang. What's up, everyone? We're all chilling here on the first evening of what is sure to be a wonderful big donation raising and big fun having AGDQ 2026 coming your way from Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Heck yeah. What's up, everyone? I'm SpikeVGA, and we're here for the inaugural version of the Checkpoint, where we're going to be doing various segments throughout the week, getting into speedrunning and talking about a lot of what's going on. I am joined by my good friend, Bobby Byrne. How you doing, buddy?
I'm doing fantastic. Day one of AGDQ. It's feeling good. The energy's high.
Yes.
Runs have been great so far. I'm feeling good.
Yeah, the crowds have been amazing. I know we felt really good about how.
Yeah.
That's right.
That's right.
Woo! I can't see you, but I hear you.
We hear you.
Be louder. Keep yelling. We'll find you.
Marco.
Search and Red Mark. What? Any polos in chat? All right, let's go.
That was the wrong one.
All right, this segment got set off. Great, yeah. Get them off. And we are also joined by my good friend, Mr. Game and Shout.
Pleasure to be here as always.
Dude, and pleasure to be in the presence of you. Your vest and everything.
I'm just trying to step it up a little bit this event. Like, I'm just feeling a little something different. We're making it work. We got the vest, we got the tie, we got the gloves. We looking good.
Bringing the absolutely nasty drip, and also speaking of drip, known dripper from the Zelda series.
Oh yeah,
Shouldn't have said that.
The epitome of drip.
This fella is gonna be. This friend is gonna be waiting for you in Awful Block.
That's right.
Whether you want it or not.
Awful Block again. Got to be one of the amazing blocks. And so here in this segment, we have got, as it says on the schedule, we have got a platform for platformers. Now, what this is eventually going to build into is we're going to get a little nerdy here. We're going to chill and we're going to talk to you about speedrunning. We're going to get nerdy about this stuff.
A little bit.
Because there's so many different aspects that gets people into this community. We have thousands of people at this event, and some of it's the community, some aspects of it. Maybe you're super into boss fights, like we just saw right there with Wuchang, seeing how they're able to route all that stuff. The routing aspect is a big thing for me. I love seeing how runs can sort of come together and you build this crossroad all the way to the end of the game. Bobby, for you, what is some of what you love about speedrunning?
I think my favorite part about speedrunning, honestly, is being able to, the second you pick up a game and you can learn one of those new glitches, or like the moment you can get out of bounds in a game, is just like a surreal moment. It's a feeling of like the game opens wide up. You can do anything. You can finally get like near on the leaderboards. You can compare yourself to others, get better at those tricks. The moment you get the big glitch out of the way, or maybe it's like learning how to b-hop, or maybe it's just getting out of bounds. Anything like that is just awesome.
Dude, that's the sort of stuff I always equate that to, like the party tricks of speedrunning.
Exactly.
Where like now you can show your friends, hey, what's up?
Exactly.
Like trying to get in there on a date and you're like, hey, watch out.
Hey, remember that 10-minute cutscene later? You know what I mean? Like,
I love that you skipped that. Let's hang out. For you, Shout, I know you've done, honestly, the thing we were talking about.
Oh no, here we go. Getting called out here.
For you, I want to ask you, what sort of stuff like really draws you into speedrunning and being a part of this community?
So like I am notoriously not a speedrunner. I have. I know.
Hold on.
We can come back to that.
Hold up.
All right. No. Y'all are like for real speedrunners. I've got a joke. Okay. Well, we can come back to that. But it's been part of it is watching the development. What you were saying, watching how new things are open, new things are unlocked. How every time you seem to have sort of a stable routing through things, some new thing will break loose, and the whole process, the whole route will change.
Yes.
The race begins all over again. Also, there's something wonderful about you occasionally get these paradoxes where here's this thing that looks incredibly hard and is totally free, right? Here's this thing that looks incredibly easy and you have to be like micropixel frame perfect.
Yes.
I've done a little bit of like coding and programming. It reminds me of that where like the things that look hard can actually be really easy, and this thing that should be free is like, it'll take me a week.
That's like, and every speedrunner, we love the stuff that looks super difficult, but in reality, like, dude, we got a consistent setup.
Those are the best.
Press forward.
Those are the best party tricks.
I want all my speedruns to be nothing but that.
This took me 2 years to learn, and it's like a monk somewhere taught me how to do it, and it's just like you just press A at the wall.
To all of you,
where is the monastery of speedrunning, Bobstafer?
To all of you over the wall, sorry. By the way, Marco.
Yeah.
I want you to know, I've been on many GDQ. I don't know why I'm yelling. It's coming through.
Who's there anyway?
But I want you to know, I've been on many a GDQ commentary couch, and I have lied to you many times. Yeah, dude, this took years and years of practice. And right now, oh my God, first try, let's go.
Wow. Oh, God.
But then, anyways, so before we actually, I know everyone in production's like, are we gonna get into the meat and potatoes of this segment? What is this about? This is just guys talking for a while. I want to talk about, you had a little fun fact about the three of us involved in this segment.
So, yeah, all right. So I was just checking. I was just curious. And it turns out that 2 of the 3 people on the set right now are world record holding speedrunners, according to speedrun.com. Guess who's not?
Yeah.
It's not the one you'd think.
It's totally not the one you'd think.
Why were both of the cameras red? I can't tell where to look when you do that to me.
Spoilers, it's me. I have like maybe 30 to 40, and that's
You are like 20. You have like pages.
I have like maybe 20, 30 speed games that I've done over my time. And all of them are either like second or below. All of my world records have gotten destroyed over the years, and it makes me mad. It's so sad.
All right.
But you have to talk about your
that brings us to the positive side
right.
of this.
No kidding.
As fun as it is to dunk on you, let's bring it to the other
Yeah,
side.
right.
Okay, so one of the things I've learned, people speedrun everything. Everything gets speedrun. If there's a thing that gets speedrun, it will get speedrun, and if there's not, they'll find a way to do it. I play Final Fantasy 14. I had, if you've done a dungeon in 14, you know, like your daily randoms take about 20 minutes, right? There were a bunch of synced dungeons that on the leaderboards on speedrun.com were like 27, 28 minutes. I'm like, okay, this is free. So I grabbed some people from the FC, and I'm like, yeah, let's just go. Let's go do a few things. And we took like an hour, knocked out 3 dungeon, world record. Like 7 years ago.
Yep.
2 of them we've lost, but for some reason, if you are out there,
Dude,
and you want to challenge
your world record,
you're calling
it's
out.
over.
Saint Massane's Arboretum hard synced light party. By all means, somehow that has stood for nearly 7 years. I don't deserve it.
7 years?
It's
You
over
had a
6
world-
years.
I've never had a record for 7 years. I've been in the 2 years. since I
Find
was
something
5.
that no one wants.
All right, if it doesn't get broken tonight, like if there are
Y'all-
4 FF14,
I'm gonna check
Y'all
again
gotta
at
lock
the end
in.
of this. At the
You
end
gotta
of the
lock in and go
checkpoint.
get that record, baby. You gotta take it away from this guy.
We don't
Oh
see
my
Shout
God.
the rest of the week. He gets a crew together. I need this.
I need this.
I'm gonna learn how to play on my Steam Deck just so I can get that.
God.
All right. With that being said, 7.5 minutes into this segment, let's get into the meat and potatoes of it production. So again, talking about a platform for platformers. So we talked about all the aspects about speedrunning that we all love. I talked about one of my favorites. Maybe my number one is routing, but probably 1A up there is just great movement. And I'm particularly going to focus in on 3D platformers, like your mascot style platformers. So we can go ahead and bring up our first clip. This is actually of a run that kicked off this marathon in Super Mario Sunshine. Now we're gonna let these clips run for a little bit, but I just wanna be able to focus in on how all of this happened.
Banging
Again,
music. Amazing music.
Amazing music the entire time, and that's really important to drive the action. Look at this sick, nasty, big jump dive right there, just hitting the right side. We've got taking these corners at an unbelievable angle. Look at this sick, nasty little ground pound right here to stall yourself in the air and get back up. Again, we're just gonna keep letting it loop. And again, we're gonna be breaking down some of these clips to just show like, there's so much that just like happened in front of you to make this work, but
It's also like the second you miss any one of these cycles, it's just over.
no,
Like,
yeah. He like all of these rotating cycles, and no, that's like just a general thing in speedrunning.
sure.
You understand once you're in it for a little bit. You know, once one mistake happens, none of this works. That
Yeah, it
doesn't
doesn't
work
happen.
right there all of a sudden.
It does not happen if you're like just slightly off on the angle of the turning column. Like you're just done.
million
You have to
percent.
reset, otherwise it's just slow and it's just you can lose minutes of time to these things.
1,000,000%.
Yeah.
Yeah, you got right here, there's a subtle little ground pound that they're actually doing in order to go. We'll actually take here once we come back around. I'll actually mess around with, we have new technology here in 2025. We do little pauses. Like, can I get a pause right now? That was a good
Nice.
test. That was a good test on the latency right there. But all of these here, we can go ahead and explain for this rotating block, for all of the
Yes.
rotating blocks right here. Again, once they are turned more than like X amount of degrees, all of a sudden they go from you can dive and roll out onto them, which has a lot of momentum here at Super Mario Sunshine, to all of a sudden they are lathered in butter. You are going all the way back
All the way
down.
down.
The shine you can see on screen right now, it's just beyond that. If they're not able to make the cycle, which they they're trying to cut all of those corners as deep as possible, then all of a sudden you're going all the way back
all the way
down.
down. That's what I mean. You could lose minutes, and I know you like routing a lot.
1,000,000%.
And like all of the routing builds into this one moment of just like hitting this exact skip, getting over this little pillar, and you're going all the way back down. Run is ruined, hour gone, like you're like world record gone, you know?
Yeah,
It's the worst.
this is from Inkstar, who again we saw earlier in the marathon, the very opening run of the marathon, pulling off this run, and the current world record holder. Let's loop through it one more time because I just want to point out a little something. Because within speedrunning, there's also the just subtle movement. Again, building up that momentum into the jump dive right there, just so you can make this cycle. Let's get a pause right now. Oh, let's go. Okay. Yo, that was great. I love that. Let's go, production team. Let's go.
Let's go.
Let's go. Right up here, we have got this the wire that they're going to be trying to stand on, the trapeze acts of the world. I don't know. What's the word for that? The rope. There's a rope. I'm just gonna call it a rope.
Yeah, it's a rope.
Yeah, so they're going to be doing a big jump dive here with a ton of momentum, but what is subtly going on is within this, right before they get up to it, just to gain that little bit of extra height, they're going to start a ground pound because that's actually going to slightly lift them vertically in the air so they can actually get on top of it, giving you the height, but also deadening your momentum so you're facing straight and you're heading up it. Let's see that one more time, and we can go to the next clip. Yeah.
Oh my God.
Yeah, that little
That's so
skull.
gross.
You only see it there for like one frame, and again, making this Subaru Sunshine.
God.
Dude, I clown on this game a lot, but it is genuinely one of the greatest speed games of all time.
I think it's, I don't say this lightly, I think it's probably my favorite Mario game in general. I think me and Adef were talking about this the other day. The highest highs of this game are so high.
Absolutely.
The lowest lows, AKA watermelons, that you have to that you have to launch into a grinder or something.
Right,
you know.
right.
Other than that, it's great.
Yeah, it's got
No
some
idea
funny
what they're
bits.
talking about.
You should try it out sometime.
I should play this game sometime.
Yeah,
you know?
you won't look like Inkstar right there, but there is fun.
Yeah, we know.
Now, Shout, I want to get to the prize, but let's do one more before we jump over them for the first time. Let's bring up Sonic Adventure
all
again.
the
The
quick
rest of these clips are going to
spatulas.
be later in the week.
God, okay,
and
here
what
we
I
go.
love so
Over and
much about
over
this is
again.
actually one of my favorite
removes
Sonic speedruns of
literally
all time.
everything
Because you
from
could
the
just see
game.
it right here, just how aggressive the spin dashing is in this game. Constantly restarting it up. The camera's like barely curving with you. All of the control you have to have. And look at the creativity, the angle you can take on
Oh
that
my
into
God.
scaling wall. Walls, we talked about it during the
it's
pre-show.
literally the same
Yeah,
five
walls, they're merely a
spatulas over and
suggestion in
over,
this.
and then you do
Starting up
SBA.
another one, barely being able to get enough height,
Grab
and then being
all
able
the
to
quick
clip
spatulas
through
doing
that
fucking
wall right there.
nothing.
I screwed up on making this
Over
clip.
and over
Okay,
again.
I'm like, right there.
What was that
It
doing?
removes
Did you do this?
I mean,
They
everything.
would clip
Okay.
through that. I screwed up on making the clip, so I didn't get to show the clip where they
get
go
the
through
clip.
it.
You did not get the clip.
That's me. But yeah, even right here before this clip, let's get a pause right now. Yeah, oh, that was a perfect clip. Yeah, let's, wow. That was great. This is the fact that you can control your spin dash jumps so well in this game is always so fun to watch. I like any time in a speed run where there's like, I need to make that angle. There is some contortion of buttons that I can perform on the controller that is going to be able to give me that exact angle. I want to get on top of this thing to set up for a wall scale into a clip. Let's make it happen.
How many of these landings are like location specific, like angle specific?
Oh,
I'm
right.
assuming, like,
Otherwise,
all of
it would be
Yeah.
impossible.
I'm assuming
Exactly.
like all of them. I have not played this game yet, but like I imagine where you're landing in each of those moments is like matters immensely. It's like one of those things. It's not a press A moment. It's like, you
it's
have to
literally
land
the same
exactly
five
here to get through
spatulas
this
over
wall.
and
A
over.
million
And then you
percent.
do
Yeah, I'm
SBA.
sure there's all sorts of precision all
Grab
over the place.
all the
Again,
quick
I want you to
spatulas
understand
doing
there's a
fucking
clip you could
nothing.
go through that door. Listen,
and over
I
again.
failed on this
It
clip,
removes
so let's go ahead and
literally
jump off our
everything
clips
from
here
the
for just a
game.
second. We've got 3 more awesome 3D platforms we want to focus on in just a second. But first of all, we've got a lot of prizes we want to talk about.
We do. We are up, what do we have? Over 230 different prizes so
Oh
far.
my
So far for this event.
far.
And I promise you there are more coming because I'm still working on getting things caught up. But there are a few things I do want to talk to you about while we are here. So, reminder as always, gdq.gg/prizes shows you everything that we have currently available that will be available throughout the week. There are more things that are going to be added. I promise you that there are some fun surprises coming. Wanted to talk to you about our grand prizes. There are 3 of them this event. We're going to talk about 2. Grand prizes work a little bit differently. Everything else during the marathon, it is a single donation. You donate X amount or more, you're entered to win. Grand prizes is cumulative. $250. If you donate a single $250 donation, you're in. If you donate multiple times throughout the week and that number meets or exceeds $250, you're in. So let's look at 2 grand prizes that are kind of on the opposite ends of the spectrum. And try not to injure ourselves with them. So, first up, We have Heroic Replicas coming back. We got another prize pack from them. The Megaton Hammer and the
my
Minecraft
God.
Diamond Sword. So we're going to start with this hammer.
My.
And I picked these because I wanted to make Bobby and Spike suffer a little.
Oh, no.
So I'm going to take this. And I'm going to hand this to Bobby.
Okay.
Now, put your hand under the head. Hold this
Yeah,
under
we
the
gotta
head
learn.
with one hand. Okay. The head of this hammer is a single billet of milled aluminum. No, put your hand under the head of, there you go.
There
Because
it
this is
is.
35 pounds. That is
I'm
a
like-
hold on, there's a little schmutz on there.
Oh my God, this
All
is
right,
so
cool.
heavy.
Yep, no, we're good there. So I'm gonna make sure I've got the details over here. It is 24 inches in overall height, 8 inches in diameter. Again, Heroic Replica says it's 33 pounds. I think they're underselling it, but that's amazing. That is half of this grand prize. The other, if I don't sit in such a way I can't get it.
Oh my God.
Being the Diamond Sword. So this is a, I think, 23-pound aluminum core with wood and acrylic gems. So Spike, I'll go ahead and
Oh my
offer
God.
this to you.
I'm not going to
Am
take
I
my
think it's
word.
gonna hold together.
Oh my God. Oh
Now-
my God.
Now don't
I'm
break
holding it like a child.
Don't you dare break
Or a
it.
Guitar Hero
I'm more worried
controller.
about it breaking you, right?
It's so powerful and it's so gorgeous, Shout.
Yes.
Oh my God.
In person,
know.
it just shines. It sparkles.
Yeah, no, the
It's so
translucence
beautiful.
on some of the gems on there, it's really fantastic. Heroic Replicas has been hitting us up for multiple events now. Their stuff is always amazing.
Yes.
So this is one of our grand prize. This is, you know, not that we measure it this way. It's about 60 pounds of grand prize right here between these two items. There's another grand prize. I don't have it here, but I want to start talking about it now. This is coming in from Gem Cutter Schufels. It is the Gemstone Rupee set. We should be seeing it here on the screen in just a minute, and I'm going to double check my notes here because I want to get this right. So, this was a group production. The raw stones were donated by Tom from Tom's Box of Rocks. He heard about this plan to make gemstone rupees for GDQ, and was like, "I'm gonna give you a 100% discount." So, thank you,
That's
Tom,
sick.
That's so sweet.
for being part of the nucleus
Yeah.
to make this all happen. Aria Arkhaven, a 15-year veteran of the gemstone industry, did the cutting, and then Gem Cutter Schufels helped with the polishing and finishing and getting it over to us. The 3 rupees, where did I have them over here? Okay, so we have a green rupee that is made from synthetic sapphire. It weighs in at about 5.5 carats. I'll explain what that means in a
love
little
carrots.
bit. The blue rupee.
I just want to throw that in.
Right.
Yeah.
Love a good carrot cake.
The blue rupee is made from spinel, and that's approximately 28 carats.
Oh my.
And then the red rupee is synthetic ruby. Words,
That's-
right?
that's a lot.
and that is about 34 carats.
Oh my.
These
Yes.
things are made out of
my
legit
God.
earth.
In total, all 3 of them are going to fit into about a 3x4 inch display.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
And the total weight, this is about 60 pounds. That is about 60 carats, which I had to translate into some unit of measurement that I understand.
Right. What does that mean for a
Is that
human?
big?
About
You're
half
right.
an ounce.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
So
It's
very
yep, yep.
It's about half an ounce. It's about 14 grams for our international viewers.
Okay.
So,
when you were talking about the spectrum that these
right?
were on.
So
yes.
like
Yes.
25 kilograms, 60 pounds, give or take, half an ounce for this other grand prize.
Unreal.
I cannot wait to get them in and show them off. I think we're going to be getting them in tomorrow, and I'm going to get some polishing cloth and some white gloves, and we'll be really careful with them. Like I said, so that's 2 of our 3 grand prizes. There's one more that I'm going to be telling you about a little bit later on in the week, but just the incredible range of things that people make and send into us for free so that we can then turn around and give them away to you to help raise money for amazing charities like PCF. This is one of the best parts of my job is just the
Yeah.
creativity, the range of things. There is never an event where there's not at least something that just stops me dead in my tracks.
Sharing their artistry with us is just such a
Yes.
it was an honor that we could. I
100%.
can even like just
Right.
be in the vicinity of this is just truly like both makes me realize I need to go back to the gym. But also secondly,
Same. Big same.
it's just incredible. I can't even imagine how one would even go about making anything like this. It's just
Right.
amazing.
No, the time, the creativity, it's amazing.
Yeah.
All right, so I will take those back from you so you can get back to the clips, and I'm going to try and set those
I don't know if we
down.
were just going to like
You know-
work on our
No, I
lift.
just want to make you
We were just gonna
suffer.
work on our deadlift
like
the
the
rest of
whole
the way.
time. This one nearly took my finger off once.
Yeah,
There's
oh
the
my
story.
Dude, I would believe that. I was like, I think I'm getting cut here. No, thank you so much for allowing us to hold this. Thank you to everybody who donates all these prizes. We have more to talk about. Let's go ahead and jump right back in. We're going to try to go a little faster through the clips because turns out we're good at talking.
No way.
Let's go jump in. We've got Crash Bandicoot 3 going to be run later in the marathon by Potty.
Nice.
And this is one of my favorite levels in the speedrun. It's going to be showcasing a lot of verticality right here. Let's get a pause in about 3, 2, 1, pause there. Okay,
Nice.
so right here, first of all, this part, I can't explain. I don't know how they do that. That was Houdini stuff right there. A fire came in and they somehow spun behind it and they jumped around it. They might just be jumping around it. But right here on the far right side of the screen, you've got this sort of hanging session where you go very, very slow on those.
Okay.
You're on the monkey bars, you're
Yeah,
climbing all the way across. Potty, he didn't want to do that. So let's unpause in 3, 2, 1, go.
Salami.
He is
Really?
what? He is up on not even just the cage, the scenery, full on the monkey. You are never
That's
supposed to be
collision?
up.
Sure.
And let's get one more pause right about now.
Nice.
Oh, God, you've gotten so good at this. So what I love so much about this pause right here, so again, you've got on the other side, you've got fire. You've got this enemy here holding pots.
Okay.
You have currently got 2 Aku Aku masks. I'm making Caveman proud by remembering it's Aku Aku. You got 2 Aku Aku masks. Right now, if you go forward, you're either gonna run into the fire and lose one of them, or you're just gonna have to wait for the cycle.
Sure.
We don't wanna do that. We're speedrunners. We wanna go
going-
fast. So we have got on the far right side of the screen, we have got a crate that has a 3rd Aku Aku mask, which gives you invincibility for a 30-second stretch of time or whatever it is. The way to get to it is by very creatively, and I love when speedrunners do this, they're going to knock the enemy back at a specific angle to break the crate.
Yeah,
Give yourself that invincibility and then start moving through. So you're gonna see him even after we unpause from this, gonna do a slight left angle to start going to the part of the scenery they wanna go to while also delaying long enough to let the fire go. So let's now see it.
Okay.
Bam, right there.
Wow.
Okay. Now
Interesting.
moving in. Now we've got a lot more fun
how would-
verticality. Go ahead.
How would you know that without like that background? Like I would never know how to do something like that without
Right.
like a description like you just gave
Yeah.
like right now. Like
Well, and it's part of like what is also fun about being in the screen. I know we got to do it. Like you got to try it out a couple events ago. Commentary, it's a ton of fun.
Oh,
yeah,
It's
it's-
learning
no, for
about
sure.
why this
Great.
happens.
Right?
And just like, you know, like that's a shout out to like all the communities that are here and like all the games that we're showing off. Like these have to be well documented, explained, so all these runners that you're seeing can actually do them. And these people have even like innovated on some of these skips. It's just a showcase of the whole community effort of finding all these skips for these games.
And again,
So
everyone,
that's
we are
the-
showing all these runs off. Super Mario Sunshine already happened, but the rest of these is going to be happening later in the event. Let's jump to the 4th one right now. I know we've got Jay, who later in the week, on Friday, I believe, is going to be taking on Super Mario Galaxy. Right off the bat here, I'm not going to do any pausing. We're just going to go. Immediately utilizing speedrun movement tech to move up this slope, spinning the entire time, because that always resets your ability to run up them. Up slopes you're not supposed to do. Now, we're going to be utilizing the 2-player jump. You see those 2 different icons right there? As he goes up, he can give himself a boosted double jump right there. This whole level is
Where
supposed to be
the fuck is my jump
long
input?
right here. We're not going to be dealing with that. We're going to get on top of the tree. I think we had some audio from it. That's fine. And now the camera flips on you at the absolute worst time there. Going to be
Okay,
constantly
well,
trying to
so
save
much for this
himself
being
by
like the
doing
God early
these little
game.
spins of the air and then resetting himself with the 2-player, skipping all the way to the end so he can talk to
Aw.
Captain Toad. That's our boy, the Captain Toad, and receive the star. Taking a star that would otherwise take many minutes to complete and doing it all in under 60 seconds. So cool. Super Mario Galaxy. We don't talk about it enough in the 3D Marios, but it is a absolutely
so unique.
wonderful speed.
So-
So unique.
So watching all of these, the level to which these people understand not just how the movement system works, but how it will break at times. So like the
Yes.
number of times I've seen different things here that
Right.
just completely halt your momentum. You get
yes.
a reset
Right.
and you know
1,000,000%.
when to put that to let you jump to that next thing and like just not just when it flows, but when it stops for that change.
1,000,000%.
Right.
Absolutely fascinating.
And off what you're saying right there, I know Jay would tell you that was not a clean set of movement. But you know what I like sometimes about speedrunning? Watching someone when something goes wrong
Yes.
and their ability to
Yes.
understand, okay, what am I locked out of doing movement-wise here to where I can save it and I'm losing 5 seconds instead of 30 seconds?
That's why I like roguelikes a lot, because it's constantly
Yes.
you're
You're
you have to do
updating
that.
at all
You have
times.
to do that so much. I love roguelike. Like Blueprints is one of my favorite games
Yes.
of all time, and yeah, that's the entire game. Is just what do I do now? It's just
100%.
that whole thing.
We've got one more clip coming up, but right before that, I want to give it to you one more time for just any further prizes you want to tell us about.
Yes, so I wanted to shout out the day prizes that we got today and give you a preview of coming attractions. So, 2 day prizes that we got available today. Every day I'm going to have a few different things that are available for $100. They stretch across multiple prize blocks. So in this case, what I've got is available from now through the end of Nuclear Throne, sort of in the wee hours of Monday morning. 2 day prizes right now. One of these you have seen before, but I'm going to hand this over to Bobby and Spike because it's always fun to see if they can unfold it the right way.
This is so much lighter already.
Yeah.
I know, right? We're going to take it a little easy on you. From Koi Wolf, this is the Super Mario World crochet blanket.
Oh, yeah, this one. Oh.
So it is based on the Super Mario World graphics. They have toned down the colors a little bit to reduce the total color count. 100% acrylic yarn. It's machine washable. It's about 45 by 60 inches. It is branded for AGDQ 2026. I absolutely love it. $100 donation, single donation gets you in for this. And our other day prize available through the end of Nuclear Throne, we have a Nintendo Switch 2 and Mario Kart World bundle. I don't have that here right now to show off. I think we'll be getting a picture up on the screen here in a minute. That is also a $100 donation to get in to win from now through the end of Nuclear Throne. That was sent in to us by Anonymous. Thank you so much for sending that our way. And like I said, we're going to have a bunch of day prizes available throughout the week. This is going to be one of our last ones, but it's fun, and we love it. So I'm going to bring up the puppy.
Oh my.
From Daikoneko,
Oh my.
the Mega Crochet Hound of Hades.
I would adopt.
Because yes, you can pet the dog in this checkpoint.
Hades,
This one
of my games of the year. This is incredible.
I know. I'm told there's only one head you're supposed to pet. I don't know which. I didn't check. You know what? It's fine. I can't stop myself anyway.
He bites you in the game. It's a whole thing. It's a whole thing.
I've had a bad experience, Bobby. We're gonna.
Dude, we were just talking.
So this one's going to be a $100 donation. This is, I believe, Saturday, Spider-Man through the end of the marathon. So just keep your eyes, like I said, gdq.gg/prizes. See everything that we're going to have available throughout the week. We're going to be keeping photos updated. We're going to be adding some more things as we go. I've got all kinds of exciting stuff that the team and I can't wait to show you. And yeah, I'm going to stay here snuggle with this. Like
That's something.
y'all get to
else.
look at this for the rest of the checkpoint.
It is.
I'll
It
be
is
back
just
here soon.
enormous.
It's like 2.5 feet tall. It's, I don't know if it's megaton hammer weight, but it kind of feels like it.
right?
It's thick.
Oh, yeah,
it's
no, like the
earthy.
tail alone
Yeah.
on this. Like, I got to make sure it doesn't smack me
I
around.
know.
So many big prizes, literal big, meaty prizes that will be coming your way if you are donating to an amazing cause here for the Prevent Cancer Foundation. And I want to give shout outs. We've raised almost 10% of the total we needed to get that bonus SMW 11 exit one-handed run by Joda here. $42,640. We need to get to $60,000 by the end of this next run. We've got one final clip. I'm never going to pause it. We're going to go. It's Donkey Kong Bonanza time. Boyd, at near the end of the week, we'll be showing it off. And he's going to be, we're probably not going to even show this whole thing, but goes through an entire level of the game in like 2.5 minutes right here, loading into the level. And Donkey Kong Bonanza, just, it's the same dev team who brought us Super Mario Odyssey. It's just full of movement options right out the gate. So immediately, Boyd, ripping a hunk of earth out of the ground and spinning on that, utilizing it to go past, but also knock into those enemies, those bomb enemies, to hit them into the wall, blowing it up and keeping it going. We're gonna be doing this little bit of a minecart six right here, but then it's right back. We need hunks of earth. While this is all going on, there is a million pieces of movement that you can chain together in order to get these big jumps. We call them FATs and AFATs. What those stand for, you'll find out during the commentary of the actual run.
That's a real acronym.
No, I believe you.
That's right, yeah. Respecting those of us big boys. All right, right here, they are skipping over the entire level, jumping up this, giving us even more verticality, doing these little down punches that actually extend you up in the air. He's at the end of the level. That is incredible. The level has already been beaten by Void. He's gonna drop down, he's gonna take out a boss, but we're cutting off the clip right there because I want you all to be there on Friday. And stick around all week because we've got amazing speedruns coming your way, bringing you amazing content, bringing you amazing prizes, and bringing you a bunch of doofuses who like to talk on the topic. Thank you all so much. We have 28%. We need like $16,600 exactly. That was good math. $16,600 left that we need to raise for that one-handed bonus run of SMW 11 exit. Keep it going, gamers. We'll see you up at the front for some SMW backwards.